You're in game still. Where'd you go? Xeon! Where'd you go? Okay, we're gonna do a break real quick, I guess. Welcome back.
Thanks. That was really weird. The internet just cut out. Not the power, just the internet.
Weird. Okay, well, here you're back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I was saying is, I think Final Fantasy 12 is the best single player MMO out there. And you can see how that, how it evolved. I 100% believe this. How Final Fantasy 12 evolved into this game. Like, this is.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
This is Final Fantasy 12. Just. Like.
Final Fantasy 12 was basically was basically trying to be a single player Final Fantasy 11, and yeah, just you can totally see the evolution there.
Yeah. So I find it very, very interesting. Because you can. Where the hell? Map. There? Okay. Alright. Yeah. Because the fact that you can see that, like, if you take a game and go, this will make a great MMO, that's fine. Final Fantasy 12 is that, and so this is good. If you take Warcraft 3,
Screen still says BRB. Please wait. By the way.
Okay. If you take Warcraft 3 and you take the heroes as the primary, like, moving, and go, this is gonna if everyone had control of a single character, like champion, you know, like how the MMO, the MOBA and everything thing, Dota, you could make a great massive game, like a massively multiplayer game. So World of Warcraft was born. And that's why it's like, I think KOTOR, it's like, I can see this being an MMO. Yes, you can. Now, I wish that Star Wars: The Old Republic would like update. Every time I look at it, like, okay, yeah, this is old. You can tell like everything about it is old. Final Fantasy 14 has the same general idea of the older style of MMO, but at least it still feels like Final Fantasy. Like, it is Final Fantasy through and through.
Right. I will say that while it didn't have as much staying power for me, I did enjoy my time with the Old Republic.
Oh yeah. I'm sure that's the case for most people that play it. But from what I've seen, when I go to look at it, because I've looked at a lot of MMOs, like, do I want to play this for long periods of time? I look at SOTOR and basically go, it has great cinematics, obviously, and it has Star Wars music and Star Wars sounds. But after that, I from what I can look, what I see from other people playing it, is I would feel very bored in a very empty world.
It absolutely feels dated while playing it.
Yeah. So I basically was like, you need to keep up on the on that. Another game that doesn't have as big of a pitfall is Star Trek Online. Star Trek Online suffers from the fact that from bloat. So Star Trek Online had a huge revamp, I think 3 or 4 years after its launch, right? And
Right.
Everything changed. But since then, all they did is add new things. And you have systems upon systems upon systems upon systems that, and eventually you don't even have systems that are interacting with each other. Like, for example, some of my favorite systems in the game, I think it's the Admiralty system, where you basically are controlling a fleet of ships. You have them go out on doing missions, right? That's fantastic. But there's also your crew for your ship, right? You send them out on doing things. Those two systems are near fucking identical, but they do not interact with each other at all. None of the systems in that of those two systems work. So you just have two separate systems that look very similar, act very similar, but you have one is your crew and one is your fleet. Okay, that's fine. Well, what about the fact that you also have your leveling, or your character level, 1 through 30, but then you also have your captain specialties. Those don't interact at all. Then you have your reputation missions, which act very similar to that of the your raids, with aspects of the crew and fleet, but they don't interact with each other at all. And then you add, and these are all things you like have to physically do, right? They're not just systems that are like kind of self and like they each take time daily for you to do. So you log into your STO, and then you you do upwards of an hour to 2 hours of stuff that has no interconnection in gameplay. They're just game systems. And that's kind of the problem. Where are you?
I am on my way. I
Okay.
have to walk from.
Fair enough. I think like every MMO out there has some problem. If it's not World of Warcraft, if it's not Final Fantasy 14, you're having which those two games have problems kind of due to their prominence, whereas everyone else is trying to find a way to like make their own name, do their own thing, and keep the core their core base while also trying to get new players. It's very, everyone else is like having to deal with the fact that they're not the top, and that's hard, of course. But I don't really like critiquing World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy, because what are they going to do? They're doing out of all of them, they're doing the best, quote unquote, and they're not going to do better until there's something that is able to rival them. So
Yeah, that's fair enough.
so I kind of like, I want others to succeed. I want Star Trek Online I want them to I don't care if they use the same engine. I don't care if they do everything else. But what I would like them to do is go back to the drawing board and like take all their systems that they've designed and developed throughout the better part of a decade, because the game is 14 years old. I would like them to take it and reorganize, redesign them to fit with each other better. That's all I want them to do. Make it to where everything functions as a single game, where the gameplay loop of upon logging in all feeds into each other, instead of it feeling like you're being pulled into a million different directions. After that, I just ignored your wave. I'm sorry.
No worries. I was just me saying that I'm here.
Fair. Yeah, so I think that's what I would want. Star Trek or Star Wars, I think they just need to Star Trek or Star Wars needs to do what Final Fantasy 14 did. Basically reopen.
The Triumph of Hero returns.
Sorry, I was drinking coffee. All right. Do we remember what my voice was for him?
He has kind of a semi-posh,
that's right.
kind of a semi-posh London-ish accent-ish.
Okay. My late arrival nearly cost them their lives. We're just gonna rediscover it, I guess. I wasn't there when Amasia took him prisoner. What? And I wasn't there when they served him to Ifrit. Yes, by some miracle he survived, but that does not excuse the fact that he should never have had to face such dangers alone. I failed him utterly, just as I'm failing you all.
What's done is done, Thancred. You can ill blame yourself forever.